Hey bestie, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Kendra, and first of all I just want to say Happy New Year. This is my first video of the new year, and I know y'all haven't seen me post in a long time, and I definitely did miss y'all. I'm just living life in real life, but I am gonna get back to YouTube. I'm not even gonna get into the whole explanation or anything like that. I'm just happy to be back. And if you're watching this video and you're subscribed to my channel, I want to say thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being here. I hope that you had an amazing holiday season, and I pray that 2024 is everything that you want it to be. Today's video, I wanted to give a proper intro. This is going to be a girl talk, as you could tell by the title, and although this is my first video of 2024, this is a video that I recorded back in 2023, preparing for my new year at the end of 2023. I just talked about some of the things that I wanted to leave in 2023 and some of the new habits that I wanted to bring into 2024. Also, I talked about if you're in your rest season. So I definitely feel like if you are in your rest season, this is the video that you need to be watching. Thank y'all so much for clicking on this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content. So we're about to get into the video. I was thinking about the fact that this month alone, in just October, I've done more for myself than I've been doing for the entire year. It's now late October, and when I say do more things for myself, I mean like set clear goals for the things that I want to achieve out of life and actually put in work towards it. Like I have different ideas all the time, different dreams, different aspirations that a lot of the times I don't put no work into. I want to do it, but for some reason I just be like paralyzed and end up, well, God forbid, I don't mean physically paralyzed, I mean mentally paralyzed and just stuck in my head about everything. But this month, I feel like God gave me the strength to actually get up and work towards things that I want to do for myself. And I've been noticing that even though it's been a short amount of time, there have been things changing for me. Like there have been things getting better for me, which I'm really, really grateful for. And all it makes me want to do is work harder towards what I want. All it makes me want to do is do more. So if you're currently at a place right now where if you feel like you have all of these ideas but you can't get up out of bed or like really put action towards it, not even on some lazy stuff, it's like physically not even be able to get up, maybe you're just in a season of rest. And while I was going through that, I didn't even understand it. I didn't understand that maybe God just wanted me to sit still. But now that I'm thinking about it, I needed those moments in order to get here. I needed all of those moments in order to build up the strength to tell myself like, no, it's actually time to get up. I needed that time to myself. I needed that time with God. And a lot of people won't understand and they might just call it lazy, but at the end of the day, nobody's on the same journey as you. So a lot of people are not gonna get it. Nobody's on the same journey as me, so a lot of people are not gonna understand it. But from what I'm seeing now, I definitely understand. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God for helping me to get to this point right now, because I've noticed things that I want to change about myself. And a lot of the times I'm hard on myself about what I need to change or what I want to fix. And sometimes I end up falling back into old habits, and I get really, really hard on myself to the point where I just completely fall back into the old habits, like completely just give up on myself. But I haven't been doing that. I've been giving myself grace because I have a different understanding of everything. Now I'm realizing that it's not a race. For example, you know, like when you're trying to grow your hair, this is just an example because I was thinking about this, but when you're trying to grow your hair, you know, we buy the whatever is promoted to be the quickest hair growth oil. It will get you results quickly. Like we want these results immediately, and when they're not happening, we feel like I wasted my time. Now I got to try to find something else. When in all reality, if you want these things to change, if you want these things to grow, if you want your hair to grow, it's work you gotta put in. You can't just look for the fastest product that's being promoted that's said it's gonna grow your hair quickly, because it's more work to do. Like, you have to develop a routine. There's no shortcut to taking care of yourself. There's no shortcut to taking care of your hair, which is just an example, but there's just no shortcut. Like, there's no shortcut to nothing. That's like saying you want to lose weight and then you find the quickest way to lose weight. You do a cleanse or something like that. And then once you lose the weight, you're back to the same eating habits, and then you eventually get back to the same size. We gotta stop running. It's not a race, okay? There's nobody, there's no shortcut. You gotta put in the work. I was just standing back here telling myself, I'm really grateful for everything that I've been doing, all the time that I've been putting into myself, because things are actually working out for me. Things are happening. And when moments like this happen, you always have to be grateful. Because sometimes I also notice that even though I'm actively working towards doing better and things are changing, I keep focusing on the problems. Even though there are things changing, I'm thinking about what still hasn't changed yet. I'm not doing that no more. I'm no longer doing that. I'm focused on everything that's working for me, because the more you focus on the things that are working, the more things start to work. The more you express gratitude towards the things that you have and the things that you're grateful for, you start noticing that more things start to work in your favor. When God is doing something in your life and all you can focus on is what He's not doing and what's not changing, why would He continue to keep doing things for you? And every time I think about these things, I think about real life situations of things happening to me. For example, like, I feel like I always go above and beyond for my mom. And a lot of the times, instead of acknowledging the fact that I do go above and beyond for her, I feel like she always points out the things that I'm not doing or the things that I need to do better. And it's like a slap in the face, like, it hurts. So that particular situation made me start understanding that there's always something to be grateful for. And even if you are grateful, you do have to express this gratitude. You do have to acknowledge it. You have to talk about it. This is what you should focus on, the things that are working. Because if you focus on everything that's not working, it's like, damn, are you ever gonna be happy? And if you watch one of my videos, I was talking about mindset. It's literally about the mindset that we wake up with. Because I could have woke up today and I could have been like, damn, this not working, that's not working. I could have did that. And I would have been laying in bed like, fuck it, and decided, you know what, I'm not even gonna put in no effort. I'm not even gonna do nothing because it's not gonna work anyway. And that mindset is a fucked up mindset to have. Because when you do feel that way, and when you don't do nothing, shit really don't work. You end up laying there feeling sorry for yourself, and shit really stop working. So what we have to do is express gratitude. Accept whatever season that you're in. You could be in a season of rest. Stop being so hard on yourself when you feel like you can't get out of the bed or you have all these ideas to work towards. Just rest. Give yourself that grace. When you get tired enough of the shit, then get up and do what you need to do, because that's what worked for me. And although there are some days that I fall back into old habits, there are some days where I overeat, there are some days where I eat unhealthy, the next day I'm right back at it again. Where a pattern that I used to have in the past was, if I fall off track, I'm going off track all the way. Like, if I eat a messed up meal today and I know there's something I shouldn't be eating, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna eat bad tomorrow too, because I already did it yesterday. And then I'm gonna eat bad the next day because I already did it. And I fall into that same loop. But when you give yourself grace and you understand, like, okay, we slipped up, but guess what, tomorrow's a new day. I'm gonna do better tomorrow. And you really gotta do better tomorrow. You have to make the initiative. If you know that this is something that you truly want for yourself, you have to make the initiative to do better. And all these things have actually been working for me. I'm just so happy that things are changing for me. I'm so happy that things are working. One thing I'm the most proud of right now is that I was able to get a therapist. Y'all, if y'all watch my videos from early on in the month, I was annoyed because I'm looking for a particular therapist, okay? I'm not just looking for anybody. There's a lot of qualifications that I feel like my therapist needs to meet. And I'ma just say it. she gotta be a black woman. She gotta be a black woman because I feel like black women relate to black women. No disrespect, a white woman cannot relate to me, bro. Looking for a black therapist. I've been looking for her to be in a certain age range because I feel like sometimes women are way older. They don't understand the problems of a 20-something. Like, it was a journey coming across her. Like, it took me a minute to find her, but I found her. Okay? And, you know, everything worked out. So now I have a therapist. She just texted me. That's when we come back here. I was so happy. I was like jumping up in the air. I just wanted to make this video to let y'all know. Respect the season that you're in. If you're in a season of rest, let it be that. And if it's time for you to get in the field, let it be that. If you feel like you're stuck, you feel like you have so many plans and you haven't been putting any work towards it, but you feel like you physically can't, like, trust me, there is no way that I can tell you to get up. Honestly, it doesn't matter how tired you are of being in that season of your life. It's all about when God makes the decision to take you out of that season. So you could say, oh, I want this to work and I want to have this and you can have all these goals, all the goals in the world. If it's just not time yet, it's just not time yet. The conclusion that I've come to is there's nothing that we can do about that. You just have to wait until it's your time. You can't force yourself into another season. You just gotta appreciate the season that you're in right now and make it the best for yourself. What I can tell y'all is last season, the season I was in before, that was the time that I got to rest a lot, and I really appreciate that rest. From now looking back, before I'm like, I'm tired of laying down. Like, I'm tired of just being here. From where I am right now, I'm appreciating that time. I'm appreciating that rest because I was able to rest and do what I wanted to do. I would take myself out to eat all the time. I was always outside doing whatever I wanted to do, but I was still resting. Now, things are changing in my life where I can no longer lay in bed all day. There are things that I have to get up and do. We asked for this and we want this. This is something that we actually want. It makes it all the easier to go after it when you realize this is something that you actually want and you're not just doing it for external validation, or you're not doing it because everybody else is doing it. What is it that you really want to do? What do you want to do? Stop trying to do what everybody else is doing. You're never going to be successful trying to do what everybody else is doing instead of focusing on what you actually want to do. I just spent all that time that I was resting trying to figure out who I am, what my purpose is, what God put me on this earth to do, and how I could do that. And it took me a long time because everybody always say, be authentic, be authentic. But how are you going to be authentic if you really don't know who you are and what you like and what you're interested in? How would you know that? And even if you ask yourself right now, who am I? What do I like? You're probably not going to answer it honestly. You're not going to answer it to the best of your abilities because you probably don't really know who you are and what you like. That's what you should be spending this time doing. So if you feel like you're in a state of you're mentally paralyzed where you're just laying in bed and you're not able to get anything done and you have all these ideas, the first step is getting to know yourself. On my journey to getting to know myself, I journaled a lot, and there were a lot of questions that I asked myself in order to get to the place that I am right now, which I really appreciate. And while I was doing it, I really enjoyed it. And right now I'm able to see how what I did got me to where I am. I asked myself a lot of questions and what I did for y'all on that journey, because what I'm here to do is help. I created a journal with every single question that I was able to ask myself that helped me get to this point. Everything that I've journaled about, everything that I needed to figure out, that I needed to dig up from my past to help me get here. I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all. I uploaded it. If you want to go get it, go get it. And if you want to ask your own questions, if you want to figure it out on your own, you can do that too. But these questions helped me get ahead, so I'm going to do the same thing for y'all. That's all I'm here to do, is talk about the lessons that I've learned on my journey so that I can help y'all. I love y'all. I'm about to get my day started. Get the ebook if you want to. The link will be in my bio if you want it. And thank y'all for watching this video.